So here we are once more with more Godzilla vs Kong teasers, which actually was due at the end of the month. It seems the producers were a bit generous this time around, owing to the fact that they have been holding out on teasers and trailers for quite a while now. Anyway, we are happily obliged to give you guys the teaser breakdown, and before we go into it, I just want to say that the last trailer was mostly Kong centric, and this one is the same but in a different light. We see new glimpses of the future battle and what's in store for all of us, and also we see the scenes that would maybe reveal the true nature of the battle. So anyway, let's do this thing. So the first set of scenes, we see Gia, the little orphan girl, walking outside towards the heavy rain, which is likely the same scene as when Kong was sitting staring at the chains. But here in this teaser, he seems a little bit off and annoyed at the iron shackles that hold him in one place. He actually seems visibly angry. But I think Gia is kinda like the big gun that Batman uses to cool down a resurrected Superman. Gia is kinda like Lois Lane in this movie. She keeps Kong calm and in check. And they then touch hands like before in the first trailer, like a boop, I'm here with you till the end. So moving on, we see the same scenes where Kong taunts Godzilla saying, "Come at me, bro," and wham, Godzilla slams into the ship. But we also see the ship keeling over and Kong falling down from it, desperately trying to hold on. I think this is where the first teaser given to us in December connects. You know, the one where Godzilla is swimming aggressively underwater towards something, and now we know it might be Kong. In this scene right here, we can still see the chains of Kong, which means that they are a hindrance to him fighting Godzilla, and that is why he is struggling quite a lot and almost looks like he's gonna drown. Yeah, so we see the same scene where fighter jets fire missiles at the G-Man, which basically will have no effect on a monster that survives the blast effect from a nuclear weapon. Then we have a very cool scene of Godzilla and his atomic breath. I think as the monsterverse progresses, Godzilla seems to evolve more and more into an ultimate creature. As you can see, the 2014 version had no blue glowing eyes, the 2019 only had a slight bluish tint, and now he has gone Super Saiyan with his powers. And in the next shot, we see Godzilla's tail slamming Kong, and this sends Kong flying towards a skyscraper and into the ground. I think it's pretty cool with Godzilla using his tail. I think because Kong is so agile and has more flexible limbs, the tail would be one of Godzilla's hidden card tricks. As I said before, this teaser is again like the first trailer, centered around Kong, which makes sense as he has had only one movie in the monsterverse and Godzilla recently had KOTM for his backstory and setting up the character in concrete. So here we have Kong seemingly unconscious. It doesn't really mean that he's dead. It might just be the end of the climactic battle with Godzilla and he loses only for Mechagodzilla to interrupt and fight Godzilla, giving him some time to breathe. Here later, Gia says please be careful in sign language, which might mean that Kong will actually step in to help Godzilla destroy the mechanized titan, and the world really does need Kong. Then we get another glimpse of the climactic battle between Kong and Godzilla, and here, unlike the trailer, sees Godzilla giving the blows, which seems fair enough as the G-Man was seen being dominated in the one before, and now we see him actually dominating the fights with Kong. I think this battle is before the scene of Kong lying on the ground. We can also see that the people are tiny on the 100th floor or so, and the two titans battling it out would be apocalyptic to someone in the building. Anyway, in this shot we see Kong holding the battle axe, and it has glowed blue, meaning it has already absorbed quite a lot of the atomic breath. Then again we see Mechagodzilla and the buildings destroyed with his apparent activation. Then lastly we have a series of shots of the battle in the ocean between Godzilla and Kong. It is seen here that Kong finally breaks the shackles with his own two hands, and standing on top of the aircraft carrier, he still doesn't bow down or lay low even in Godzilla's domain. We now see Godzilla slowly approach the aircraft carrier, which would connect with the scene of Kong punching him and Godzilla then slapping Kong. And then Kong body slams and pushes him back into the water, which would lead to Godzilla shooting the atomic breath at the ship from under it. Here we see how Kong might actually survive the whole battle. He is seen jumping from one ship to another like playing Super Mario. This tactic might work until Godzilla gets distracted with another biosignal or something else that might be used to pacify his anger or call him to another place. I really don't see a line of ships connecting to the mainland, so it's either that or Kong falls down a rabbit hole and into the hollow earth. So yeah, that's that. the 31st of March in the US, and the 26th worldwide. Now we come to the end of the video. Do like for support, subscribe if you haven't, and slap that bell button for regular updates on more Godzilla vs. Kong dissection videos. Take care, fam.